Right. We are back. Oh, from the Ashes log updated. Okay, I guess it just does that every time you start in. If I remember correctly, the plan was to go do one more round. Got enough stuff for it. I think I do one more round of samples, and then do the first quest. I think we have 4 days left on the buildings. And 4 days left on the buildings. There's no reason to wait a whole week, especially since we already have a lot of stuff stockpiled. And you get plenty of time in between quests if you really need to build up your buildings. So as per usual, I'm going to head to Old Sirocco. We'll use that to determine what rotation we're on. And I'm not sure if I want to clear out steam bath tunnels. Well, not steam bath tunnels. Mermatur Haven and the sulfuric caverns beforehand or not. I mean, if they have good enough sample rotation, then I might. If not, then probably not. I know for the one where we have to bring the stone into Old Sirocco, I'm definitely going to clear out Old Sirocco first. And that's mainly because I do not like leaving a whole bunch of loot behind. It is very, very doable with just pocket space. You just have to bring a couple of stamina stuff. And honestly, you find a lot of what you need there as far as potions and stuff while in there. At least I normally do. I'm going to be saving this in case we're hobbling back. Hopefully the voice and game balance is finally okay. I mean, I'm like, what, 11 episodes in? It's a little bit difficult to tell because what I hear from my headphones is different than what OBS is recording. And if I try to use OBS's real-time monitoring, it's delayed enough that it just sounds really, really weird. Especially if I'm listening to my voice at the same time. Listening to your own voice on a delay while you're talking is a very, very strange experience. It almost makes my brain stop working. I think I have most of my beginner's guide written up. The hard part is coming up with the actual video itself and putting it together. Might add one more section, but I'm not really sure how to formulate it, to be honest. It is harder than it sounds to make a beginner's guide. Because I want to be able to cover the basic stuff, like, you know, how health works and the stamina mechanics and the burnt health mechanics and stuff like that, as well as some of the basic combat mechanics, and still be able to have it be useful for people who maybe don't know some of the subtleties of the mechanics. I think the hardest part is definitely being able to take the time to actually do the video, like capture it. And have that like line up with the voice lines you're gonna read. That seems to be the most difficult part, I think. Okay, so we got plant. Let's see, plant in Old Sirocco is either rotation B or rotation D. Hopefully we're in B again, because B was very, very good. I think it might be a little weird if we move from B to B, so probably D. D gives 2 in Mermitar Haven. Which means I might want to clear that out beforehand just so I have enough to do the samples. Don't remember which one was better for these guys, decay or lightning. Then get just warm. Doesn't look like it. You can have a throw stuff fight if you want. I'll probably win. Oop, knocked him off. Oh, don't want to rob me. Here we go. Can't waste good tea. Hopefully. I think there was some salt in one of the other ones, wasn't there? Doesn't seem to give any benefit. See, getting a ton of those. What happened to the torp route? All the way over there. Wait, what? Oh, that's the one I knocked down. I was like, how did a torp or a quartz beetle get down here? Let's say on B or D, there's nothing else in Old Sirocco, so I probably don't really need to explore, but it's good to verify that I'm not actually on rotation B. I don't remember when the last time I refreshed that was. These are up for refresh, so why not? Oh, actually. I missed. No sample. No sample this time. Peach seeds are good. I guess I'll grab one of those in case I need it, which I probably won't. Yeah, it looks like I am on rotation D. So on Eldest Brother, I should have 1 mole pig and 1 ore. So once we find those mole pigs and ores, we can skedaddle. Did I grab this one already? There we go. I also need to take the time to make a wiki page for my next build that I'm going to do in case anybody wants to see that as well. Probably going to do the physical chakram axe build. It does require... it's one of those ones where you either dominate a fight or you get destroyed because it is speedster. And to be honest, you can use a different class in place of speedster. But I just like to be able to knock things around with the chakram. So, speedster's fun. Honestly, I'm going to end up with a ton of marathon potions as well. How much health do I have left on my sword? Oh, 12 seconds. Got the ore, now all I need is a mole pig. I should also re-water. And reboon since I have full mana. Actually, I can use these for when I have to rest. Speaking of rest. Yeah, see, there's pretty much never anything worth it over there. Just for fun, I guess we'll fight him. Oop. I mean, I don't know how much we're going to be carrying back, but I don't think it's going to be a lot, so I guess that's fine. Also gives us an excuse to finally eat this sandwich that I didn't bring. Oh, well. I'm getting hit too many times. I mean, we're going to have plenty of time to repair, but... Oh, that's why I'm out of stamina. That makes a lot of sense. That's a pretty good gargoyle. What are we looking for again? Mole pig? Actually, they do a lot of impact, don't they? Their attack speed's pretty quick. Oh, why did I not attack? Oh, it's probably animation shenanigans. Oh, I am getting toasty. Oh. There we go. I also might check for that salt on my way out. Also, I haven't seen the mole pig. I'm probably gonna see it on my way back. I probably just walked right past it. Maybe it's over back here by the ornate chest. That's a good chest. How overweight am I? 8? It's not that overweight. I've never seen one spawn out there. Which makes sense because that's a man-made thing. It'd be hard to dig a resource out of the ground from something like that. So let's check our sleepiness. Don't want to accidentally die. No, we still got a lot of ways to go. Okay, so I must have just walked right past it, which happens. Oh, no, there it is. I thought it was supposed to be Mole Pig. Old Sirocco plant. Got a plant from Old Sirocco, and then eldest brother had ore and plant. Eldest brother plant, eldest brother. That says I'm on B again, which means I missed one in Old Sirocco. Or am I just confusing myself? So Old Sirocco I got a plant, which is either B or D. If it's B, then Old Sirocco doesn't have anything else. If it's D, then Old Sirocco had ore. Okay, so I'm on B. Which means I have the one with the extra samples in Grotto of Chalcedony again. So I rotated from D or from B to B. Honestly, these militia weapons I don't think sell for enough except for the dagger, because it's only 1 unit. That's 6, that's 5. They're decent legacy items, but I don't think they're good for selling purposes. I could be wrong though. I could be walking away from a lot of money. Where was Salt? I think Salt was in Old Sirocco on one of the dead bodies. And then we'll head to... because we'll have 2 ore and a mole pig in the Grotto of Chalcedony. And then in Mermitar Haven, we'll have just 1 mole pig. And I don't see... and then also one mole pig, and... So yeah, we'll save the... We'll save the clearing of those levels for the actual mission, because there's not a lot of samples there. I'm going to be resetting the timer when I go there anyway, so... I should also stop or work on trying not to end my sentences with so. I've noticed myself doing that and I don't like it. Can I roll? I can. It would definitely be faster if we dropped the backpack, so I might anyway. Oh, that was the wrong button. Oh. At least that wasn't the... that one. The one that heals them. That one's the scary one. Not only does it deal raw damage, so you can't really block it, but it also heals them. Or her. Whatever they want to be. Them. No sample again. I am unlucky with Scarlet Avatars or Scarlet Emissaries. This chest is good though. Let's take the whole thing. We will use one of these. We'll get tired enough here soon that it won't matter. After this, it's dinner time. Got some meat, vegetables, and rice. Classic meal. Did I low on peach seeds or beetles? Notice I resisted my urge to run inside there and check for the dead body. Sorry if I'm not talking a whole lot. Not a whole lot's going on in the game to give me inspiration to talk about. Doing this part of the segment in co-op isn't too bad because you do have someone that you can chat with most of the time. I've done this 2 or 3 times with an online partner, and it does make a difference. Also, carrying capacity. Carrying capacity makes a big difference. I think one of the builds that I did this with was my no magic. Like, I helped him out with my no magic rogue build, and so I was able to roll with Mafinos, and that was nice. Oh, you're finally here.
Can I help you?
I need this for later. Is this like a day timer or a progress? Yeah, see, they weigh like, they sell 90 each. I think even the hammer and the spear do. So it'd be like 90 for a 6 unit is not a very good trade value. I will choose tea over potion any day. I didn't want to. I can sell that too. Or, no, I can sell that.
How can I help you?
What's salt in here? I'm gonna need 10 of these for the mission, or the arena.
How can I help you?
Okay, let's do a little repairing and then also refresh our tent buff at the same time. Then we'll head to the Grotto of Chalcedony. And after this, we should be at a point where we can advance the quest. Should grab a second, or potentially third even. Oh, I completely forgot to grab the thing I said I was just going to grab. Also, to date this video super duper hard. I got one of them ROG Ally X's on Black Friday, early Black Friday. They seem pretty good. I was really surprised at the battery life. I would think that was something that small. But I took it to do laundry, and I played on it for like an hour. It was only GameCube games. I was playing Lost Kingdoms, and yeah, after like an hour it moved maybe 5%. My my handheld experience prior was like a Miu, one of those Miu Minis. I think I have the Plus one. Those are pretty good too. They can play everything up to like PlayStation 1, and pretty solid really. But being able to play like my whole Steam library and even my non-Steam games, it's pretty good. Like, I was able to play Ghost of Tsushima at pretty good rates. Outward was weird. No matter what resolution I set it at, I was getting 50 FPS. It didn't matter whether I used the advanced shader or not. I don't know what was up with that, but yeah, it was 50 FPS at max settings and minimum settings. So that was strange. And I'm having deja vu. Did it just reset to the exact same place? It's super weird. I think last time I had one of these out here too, right? Oh, and also worth noting, homemade teriyaki sauce, as much of a pain in the butt as it can be, is superior to store-bought teriyaki sauce in like every sense of the word. Oh. Oh no. Got hit by all of those simultaneously. That was almost very, very bad. He's probably going to heal up, and then I have to fight one of these guys, so I guess we're just going to reset. Okay, redo, redo, redo. My whole life flashed before my eyes. That was almost a very, very bad outcome. Something similar can happen with Lightmender 2, where when he summons his light spheres, you get hit with all of them simultaneously, and then your health just goes bye-bye. Forget what I'm looking for here. I am looking for 2 ore samples and 1 mole pig den. Oh. Am I hearing something behind me? Or is that just this sound? I guess that's just the sound of this one. Did I bring a sandwich with me this time? I did. I also realized I forgot to boon up. And the PlayStation 5 controllers are also on sale this Black Friday. And it is super tempting to get one to try to see what they're like. The non-offset joysticks and the lightness of the joysticks, I think, is going to be the 2 biggest things. So even just a regular Xbox controller feels a little light. Far away. There we go. Oh, this terrain might get me in trouble. Let's see if this is in the same spot. It is not. Okay, so we did actually change rotations. Eat a banana. I've never had a cooked banana before. I actually kind of want to try that. I feel like it wouldn't taste too bad. Which is that way? 4. Too much. I think it would almost even taste a little bit sweeter in a sense. Not like sugary sweet, but natural sweet. There's Caligrays in here, right? No samples, it looks like, though. But they will follow you. Look out for the one on our right. Try to stack them. Did not successfully stack them. Oh, he didn't care about the stack. He just decided to... Oh, I don't even have runic protection up. Guess I'll just let the sandwich do its thing. Yeah, so enemies have like almost this curious state where they sort of know that you're there and they'll go check you out. And the Caligraves will follow you pretty far in that state. Okay, let's use a weather potion, see if we can stay warm while we're down here. What should I have left on my stamina buff? A lot. We're good on that. Alright. I have 2 ore samples remaining, I believe. Yes. Oh, I thought that would be stacked. Take you out before you get plague and then spread it to me. I don't have another panacea, so I better not get absolutely destroyed by plague again. I mean, the game is basically telling me to get it at this point. That is a good chest. Still no ore sample, though. One thing I don't know is if it can change rotations while you're in a dungeon. I have one more section to go to, but I should have found at least one of my ore samples, I would think. Unless it's in that big main room and I missed it. That is possible. Let's just use this shimmer potion for the sake of it. And look at that damage. Look at that chunk of health. We don't really need it for those everyday encounters, but man, that... It says 15%, but 15% of an already stacked damage is pretty good. Okay, here's ore number 1. Oh, I'm out of stamina again. There we go. Aquanite is always good. Right, forgot about you. Wait, did I not impact you? Apparently not. Uh-oh. I can't see. Well, I played a very dangerous game. Try not to do that again. Some health regen going. What do I have? Oh, that was from the... it's because I didn't have rage. That's why that didn't stagger them. Okay. And there's my other sample. Alright, we're done with this area. Back to Sirocco. And we'll rest out the last few days in order to get to the quest, because I know you guys are probably tired of seeing repetitive dungeon crawling. I know I would be. Might grab some, right, these aren't mineable. Those ones are, though. Ah, there's a Boreal there. Pick our sleepiness, 13. Whee! Wholly unnecessary, but it was fun. Also, we're just going to peek under the bridge real quick. Sometimes there's a sample under there. Any food I need to store? Yeah, we'll take 2.
What's on the agenda today? So, what's on the agenda today? So, what's on the agenda today? So, what's on the agenda today?
I still like the idea that you can just give people like dried out stuff and they'll just eat it. Like, that's our food. I mean, I guess I'm not going to be picky if I was in that situation.
How can I help you?
You know, is either eat that ration or starve.
How can I help you?
Actually, I'm going to be turning in samples soon. I probably don't want to dip too much into the resources. I think we have 3 or 4 days to rest. Oh, should switch. That doesn't matter. I have 1 more day anyway. The real question is, will this game let me sleep this way 1 more time? Yes. I think that's done. I may be wrong. Guess we'll see soon. Here we go.
Ah, there you are. Our workers are going into Ambrain withdrawal. Our scouts and hunters can't gather enough for everyone just by foraging. We need a fertilizer. Something to give our Ambrain crops enough. I don't like the look of this. Unfortunately, ceasing to smoke it comes with awful side effects. The nobles knew, of course. If we don't solve this problem, we stand to lose a considerable amount of manpower. Here's what you need to do. Here's what you need to know.
I'll be back. Oh, let's not forget to grab stamina and water. Also, the correct bed buff. Alright, to Mermitar Haven and then Sulphuric Caverns. And I really hope I got the audio balance this time, because there's like a 35 to 20 to 15. I don't know, like a 10-20 dB difference between the game at its loudest and me talking. Honestly, the dynamic range of this music is impressive and good. I appreciate that it's not compressed to all be the same level, but it does result in, considering how monotone and lacking range and volume my voice is. It does make it sometimes to where the quiet parts of the game are too quiet and the loud parts are too loud. I don't know why I keep going there. I know what's in there. I don't know what's on this body though. Oh, nothing basically. Also, did I bring more soup? I did not bring more soup. You know what goes good with rice, meat, and vegetables? Soup. Even if you have a sauce on the meat, like the extra liquid from the soup just really complements the dish overall, I think. Also, vegetables are important for your diet. Don't forget that, especially the fibrous ones. Fiber is good. I just did mist again even after. Oh well. Oh, and I just lost those 2 boons. Well, you can't do everything perfectly every time. And what I did there was one of the farthest things from it. I don't know, let's fight the Gastrocene. A little bit out of our way, but worthwhile. Ah, Cool Boon is the one that I didn't mess up. Very good. I'm out of water. Oh. I guess we are going to be doing water later. That almost wasn't worth it. Oh, actually, it is not out of our way. What am I thinking? Alright, Mermitar Haven, here we go. And if I remember correctly, they are weaker to lightning, not decay. So we'll be using one-handed sword for most of this. And I missed. Yeah, I did an okay amount. Oh. Alright, let's see here. I know the egg's not this direction, but I do have one. What I said it was mole pig? Yeah, one mole pig sample to look for. Or is the egg this way? There we go, some health regen. Oh, there we go. Honestly, that's one of the reasons I'm not getting food store. Aside from the strategic value of funds versus food. You find a lot of good, like the best food is just out here. Not necessarily from the food store. And while you do get a lot of good stuff from the food store, I just don't feel like it's necessary for the most part. Compared to the utility of some of the other options. Oh, that was bad. Honestly, these guys are terrifying. If you look at them up close. I know they're basically just snails. I mean, like... Look at that. Do you want that just, like, eating you? Like, I'm sure they have some kind of decaying acid in their mouths, too. That can't feel good. Honestly, since I knew both of these samples were going to be mole pig, I could have done without bringing the pickaxe. Right in there. Let's check my sleep level. 12. Pretty tired. Alright, you weird tongue thing, let's go. Oh. Come on, roll. Remember to push my bumper button from the almost directly, because if I do it like this, there we go, it takes a couple taps, but if I put it directly like that, then it does okay. I think that's probably my second biggest complaint about the Xbox controllers, is that the buttons they use in the Elite Series 2 are kind of eh. The first complaint being that little raised area right behind the trigger. Like, I have big hands, so my hands kind of like push into that section. I feel like if that section was a little bit more subdued or just not there in general, it would be better. Oh. All those go straight to my pocket. Also don't need that. I don't know, that one might be worth it. It'll be one of the first things we ditch, though. Can't waste good tea. Even if I am wasting 50% of good tea. Can I go this way? Nope, there's nothing this way. Still no mole pig either. Oh, there's one here either. No mole pig. Oh, okay. Make up your mind. Fine, let's fight. Poor choice, but let's fight. How much life stamina I have left? Decent amount. Do you respawn every time? Thought you were unique. Interesting. Oh, first hit. Hope the trend doesn't continue. Oh, that was not blocked. Alpha meat. I think I already have that key. Maybe that's why it respawns. Maybe so you can't lose the key. Ah, there's our plant sample? What? Well, our rotation must have changed partway through. We are now either on A or D. Interesting to know. We are on now D. That's a good chest. Okay, so if we're on D for sulfuric caverns, we can expect a plant. And that's it. Let's see if I can remember how to leave. Oh, I'm out of stamina again. I wonder if I revisit Old Sirocco and eldest brother, if I will have an ore, mole pig, and plant there this time. Also, let's check my sleep. I gotta go a little bit east before I go north. And see, like there, it's letting off my button. Oh, let's not. And say we did. They're not particularly threatening at this point, but they also don't offer much in return, so... dang, I said so again. As a result, they're not really worth putting the effort into killing. I don't think this would be so bad if I didn't end the sentence on so, or at least pause a little bit afterwards. Aside from the humans here, everybody here is also more weak to lightning than they are to decay. What's I'm looking for here? I'm looking for plant sample only. Oh, don't hide. Bite me like a hippo. Oh, messed that up. Ended up being inconsequential, so that's good. Nothing. I'm now glad I brought the pickaxe. Also, I am neither watered nor booned up. Make sure to stay hydrated, kids. Sample, plant sample, plant sample. The D's. Well, this is an unfortunate series of events. Worth it. Wait. Did my imbue run out before my sword did? Let's win. Oh, I got the sound effect with no effect. Coolio. Still no plant sample though. Speaking of boons, refresh them so we don't immediately die in the poison. Honestly, I can see why the things here are kind of resistant to decay. Like, it makes sense. Oh. Like adaptation and all that good stuff. No beetle. Wrong kind of beetle. Oh. Staggering that guy. Careful the Mediz. I think I need to refresh. Also, I think I need to marathon potion pretty soon. They are much more concerning to me than the Elder Mediz. Hey, it happened again. Let's see, I'm not seeing this sample anywhere, so I guess did I ever check this for article? I did not. Let's head to where the noble dudes are. If you can call them noble. Oh, not far enough. Who think they're noble is probably a better descriptor for them. Ah. Or... Alright, now I'm very confused. Or being in the sulfuric caverns is... A or C. If it's A, there's also a plant. If it's C, there's also a mole pig. So no matter what, there's a second sample here somewhere. Let's do some prep. By prep, I mean mainly getting rid of this poison. They do have the capability to do a decent amount of damage. They're also a little squishy.
What? Not happening. Someone's
Oh,
about
no.
to get it.
I'd argue he's one of the more dangerous ones while he has that out. Aw, don't protect him. And they are guarding. I am missing. And I forgot to refresh on water. This may end up being a problem. I don't want to cheese him with just trap. I mean, I can. Push comes to shove. I'd rather cheese him with trap than die. Oh well. It is what it is. Oh, speaking of dying. Okay, I still had more time than I thought. I think these sell for an okay amount. Alright, let's boon up. Honestly, what's really hilarious is if you've split screened in Moment of Truth, and you have a strong build that can use Moment of Truth, you can hit all 3 of them with just one, and they just drop dead. It's great. Can I roll still? Okay. Man, I'm glad we're almost done with this mission. I am so hungry. Am I going... No, I'm not going the right direction. Grab these peaches while we're on our way. Looks like there's 2 trees we might be able to get some from. Oh, I'm out of stamina, Okay. There we go. I mean, it's only a little bit extra weight. I'll go ahead and take these. I'm almost back. The Xbox controller almost feels like it's designed for you to put one finger on the bumper and triggers. Like, I don't have the issue with being unable to push it down if I do that. And I kind of play that way when I play Armored Core anyway, but it, yeah, for like regular games like this where I don't normally have that hand position, it definitely feels weird. It's also good for like doing that weird crab thing, hook finger thing, where you kind of take your finger off the bumper and hit one of the face buttons so that you can do stuff while you're looking around. Nothing. We're finally gonna make a specialized building out of this, though, I think. So we're finally gonna be funds positive for once. which means looting stuff won't be as important. It'll primarily be the number of days that I can pass as well as the resources I have available. So once I get all of my resources, I don't have to really grind any more dungeons. I can just rest, essentially. Help for a week, help for a week, help for a week, until I have enough resources in order to build whatever building I'm doing and passing the time. So that is one of the main reasons why I like to do the funds route instead.
Can I help you?
Because I feel like that's the most annoying one to grind out. Do you have any bread? No.
Ooh. Ah, good. This takes me back.
They're Sirico nobles, Joseph. They believe that they own the region and everything in it.
I don't like the look of this.
I know, Dorian. Fine. We'll keep our focus on the city for now.
Here's something in return.
How can I help you?
So, what are we... We're working on nailing down our construction process. Let me think this through. Use your ears, eh? Give us a hand, will you? So, what are we working... For specialized building, be careful about planning. I'm trusting you to make the right calls about what this settlement really needs.
Okay, so these are a noob trap. Not worth it at all. Now we have to build a city hall. Because so many other things like the water purifier, the gladiators arena, and all that stuff require it. We're also going to build the alchemist shop. It gives out 3,000 fun or 100 funds per day, but costs 3,000 funds. But it counts as a house, which means we will get the extra funds from this. We're going to wind up with a positive, so we have one house plus the 3 houses, so 4 houses. So we'll get 80 funds, 180 funds a day. And then we're in the negative for food.
How can I help you? How can I help you?
Wait, what? Why is food neutral? Oh, the Hunters Guild. Right. Okay, well, we'll be positive 5 funds per day.
How can I help?
Which is good enough for now. Now let's see if I can get the good building. I kind of want to put the city hall here. Ish. I don't know if I can do that with all these people here, though. Suspect maybe not. Might also try putting it back here. I know that bridge gets put down, so I think I may not be able to put anything back here for right now. Yeah, why not? Oh, right. I need materials. Let's go ahead and put down the alchemist shop, which we're going to use frequently, so it's going to be over here. I don't know if that lets me put all the buildings here. I think I can put one more there and one more here. Does this one require? Petrified organs. Okay, so the more important of these two, in my opinion, is the alchemist shop. Let's first trade some samples in.
Over here. Let's see about that. Excellent.
Funds,
You've
chromium
earned this.
shards,
So, we owe you one.
timber.
Well, let's get to work. Oi.
Okay, special
excellent.
expedition.
Huh. Give me a moment. Listen up.
So, what's on the agenda today? How can I help you? So, what's on the agenda today?
Oh. There we go. Sleep one day so we can get our resource. I'm not going to fall unconscious from exhaustion. Now I'm going to be in the yellow, unfortunately. So it looks like 17% is the limit. Probably could have actually just used a marathon potion, because then I would have came back at 26%, which would have been quick to go back to tired, but that's not that big of a difference. Okay, give.
So there you are.
Stones. Amethyst geode. Well, I would think the resource that amethyst geode related things give are probably going to be stone, but there's probably a resource
So
for
there you
everyone.
are. Let's see. You've earned this.
Funds,
Thank you.
stone,
Here's what you
stone.
Get it done. Oi, over here. Let's. Excellent. We owe you one.
Diamond
Here's what we
dust,
need.
amethyst geode.
Get it done.
Alright, just fair warning anybody who doesn't want to see me do just a bunch of sleeping. Yeah, now's the time to skip. Give us help for a week. Anything I need to preserve? Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and stop recording and do this off recording. Just because I'm probably going to do a lot of sleeping. I'm going to do the whole building. And I'm going to like watch YouTube and stuff while I'm doing this because yeah, it's kind of boring. This part is unfortunately boring. So see you at the start of next episode.